Yo, what up guys, Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to pick what is the best side hustle for you. Before this video starts, be sure to check the links down in the description below. My contact information as well as other social medias are down there. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at I Am Giant Lifestyle. The first link in the description is information on how to build a business buying and reselling diabetic medical commodities. There's a few other links as far as how to flip pallets, how to recover lost surplus funds, how to be an independent courier, and how to wholesale real estate. It's a book. It's only $38. Go ahead and pick it up if you want to learn how to be a real estate wholesaler. But in this video, we're going to talk about how to pick what is the best side hustle for you. Not only on my channel do I display and share a lot of different side hustles that you guys can pick and choose between, but on YouTube as well, all over social media, people are talking about do this, do that, do this, do that. And it can kind of be overwhelming if you're trying to transition from a job and you don't want to get that shiny object syndrome, which is basically like you pick something, it doesn't immediately work overnight, then you pick something else, then you pick something else, and you pick something else. Because in the beginning, it's easy to get really excited. It's easy to, there's a book called The Dip by Seth Godin, and not only when you're starting something new, but anything in life, whether it's working out, whether it's a new relationship, whether it's business, in the beginning, you're going up and you just feel really excited, you feel really good, everything's going great. But then as as life goes on and there's hurdles and there's roadblocks, you go into that dip. And for you to ride that dip out onto the next up moment, that really breaks a lot of people, makes a lot of people quit. So what I want to talk about in this video are a few different things you can consider when picking your new side hustle. I have some notes, so I'm going to be looking at my phone. The first thing that you want to consider, and pick that book up by the way, it's called The Dip by Seth Godin. It really talks about being able to survive the dip, because nothing in life is going to be all good all the time. Actually, one of my first mentors told me that in the beginning, in business, about 90% is roadblocks, losses, failures, and 10% makes it all worth it. So entrepreneurship is a life that most people can't even imagine is real, where you can take vacations whenever you want and be able to make is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a month, or as much as you want per month. But it's not all shiny and bright days. There are roadblocks, there are bad days, there are losses, there are failures, and that's what comes with knowing the dip. But in this video, like I said, we're going to talk about the best side hustle. The first thing to consider is your budget. Now, there's different businesses that are going to require more. For example, if you're opening up a franchise, whether it's Subway, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, those are some things where, those aren't even side hustles. Those are like full-on businesses. They check credit, they check net worth, they check liquidity. You have to at least have anywhere between, $25,000 to $100,000 to maybe even $250,000 in liquid cash to start some of those businesses. But in this video, we're talking about side hustles. So we're talking about some of the things that I talk about on my channel, such as flipping medical commodities, flipping pallets, flipping phones, becoming a courier, starting up a trucking business, doing trading, doing stocks, doing Forex, maybe doing some sort of online business, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, stuff like that, Amazon FBA. Some of those businesses I know about, some of those I don't know about, some of those I like, some of those I don't like. But you should ask, what is the startup cost? Do I need $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000? 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, something like medical commodities, or something like flipping phones, or something like flipping pallets. It's something that you can get started with, and for anywhere between, especially the medical commodities business, for a couple hundred to a couple thousand. If you're doing something like Amazon FBA or stocks, or maybe an online business, you might need more, like 3, 5, 10,000 if you're doing paid traffic. So that's one thing you should consider. It also depends on if you need product, if you need any startup capital for products or equipment. Also, are you going to be taking a training? A lot of people kind of give trainings or courses a bad rep, but in the end, you have to ask yourself, are you going to be learning with your time or your money? Now, what I mean by that is, the one you use more of costs you less of the other. So if you invest your money and you spend $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 on a course, on some mentorship, then you could save your time, because time you never get back up. Money, it comes and goes, but the one you use more of costs you less of the other. Me personally, I like to leverage my money now that I'm in a position where I have liquid cash, and I could go buy a course that costs $500 or $1,000, or I could pay somebody for a consultation and know that once I get the information, I can make it right back. But if your budget doesn't allow that, then maybe you can't buy the course, or maybe you have to pick a side hustle that has a course or mentorship available that's a bit cheaper. So ask yourself, what's your budget? How much can you put aside to start a business up? I know online People tell you that there's businesses that doesn't cost anything to start up, but every business has some sort of startup. Every side hustle has some sort of startup, and some are more or less than others. The next thing is your skill set. So, where some people, are good at one thing, they're not good at others. Some people are good at sales. Some people are good at talking on the phone. Some people prefer to be alone. Some people are good on camera. For example, I have this YouTube channel that I make a couple extra $1,000 per month with, and I'm good at talking on camera. It's something that I've always been good at. It's something I've always enjoyed, and it's something that, pays me well because I'm good at talking on camera. So you should find your skill set. Do you like talking on the phone? Are you good at the computer? Are you good at whatever your skill set is, wherever your strengths are? That's where you should put your focus. Are you a people person? Are you not a people person? You should try to tie your skill set around your side hustle because you want to do something that you're good at. Now, you can build the skill sets. Like I say, entrepreneurship requires a whole variety of skill sets. So if you're not a people person, and somebody like myself in the beginning, I was super introverted, I had to learn how to break out of my shell, how to, de-hermit myself. I used to be somebody who didn't like talking on the phone. I used to be somebody that couldn't hold a conversation. I used to hate being around a lot of people, and I slowly built up those skill sets. It's not something that happens overnight, but it's something that can happen over time. So in the beginning, ask yourself, where's your skill set, so you can put that skill set to work and to use to make yourself some money. The next thing is mentorship. So like I said, me personally, I recommend don't waste your time, waste your money. But it's not even really wasting your money because you're going to be able to get it right back if you invest it into somebody that's real and legit. Ask for testimonies, ask for proof, try to speak to past clients. But I always recommend buying some sort of training or course or mentorship to cut the learning curve in half, because you don't want to go out there and spend months or years trying to figure something out when you could have just paid somebody to teach you how to do it. For example, I do YouTube, I don't really do Instagram, but I wanted to learn TikTok. I paid somebody $1,000 for 1 hour of consultation. This guy has just under 200,000 followers on TikTok, and when I'm ready to fully convert my personal brand and social media following to TikTok, I have an exact strategy. And what I was doing before I paid this guy was completely off. And this guy makes around 15 to 20K per month off his 200,000 followers on TikTok, and I have an exact game plan on what to do. I asked him a whole list of questions, and he literally told me step by step how to crack the code with TikTok. So I'm big into investing myself so that I could save my time, leverage my money to get the results, answers, and things I need. The next thing is your situation. So do you need long-term money? Do you need short-term money? Do you need right now money? It really depends on what your situation is. Do you already have a job? Do you already have a business? Can you budget 90 days to get this off the ground? Or do you need something to maybe pay your rent at the end of the month? Now, there's no great guarantee in business. There's no guarantee in life. There's no guarantee in success. But there are things that will come together quicker than others. For example, I have a buddy of mine who is I showed him how to do the medical commodities business, and now I'm showing him how to start and build a YouTube channel around his passion, right? I told him, look, getting a YouTube channel off the ground to a profitable standpoint, you might as well budget at least 12 months, at very minimum 6 to 10 months. But I would say at least a budget 12 months. It's a long-term play. Something like pallets or phones or independent courier or flipping medical commodities, that's something that could be a quick play. So it all depends on what your goal is and how quick you're looking to actually make money. Are you looking to get paid in the next 2 to 3 weeks? Do you have something already coming in and you're patient and you can wait 2 to 3 months? It really depends on what your situation is, so you know how to move. Can I pick a business that's a long-term play, like maybe trading stocks that I know it's going to take me 2 to 3 months to learn and then I can implement my knowledge into getting paid? Or is it something that I need to start flipping tomorrow, going to say thrift stores and then going on eBay and reselling retail arbitrage, and I need to make money like this week? It really depends on which avenue of how fast you need to get paid is in consideration. Do you need money tomorrow, or can you wait and you need money in 2 months from now? And then the last thing we have on the list is gut. So with everything I just said, your budget, your skill set, finding a mentor, and then your situation, pick what your gut is telling you. I actually, it's so funny, in a previous video I said how reading the book Rich Dad Poor Dad changed my life so much that I tattooed it on myself. This is like my entrepreneur sleeve, but I also tattooed trust your gut, because when it comes to personal, when it comes to business, when it comes to pretty much every situation where my gut was a determining factor of which move I made, my gut has never failed me. My gut has always been right. So when it comes to business, I'll really think about the entire situation. I'll think about, is this something I want to do? Is this the move I want to make? And I'll sleep on it. And from there, I don't know, I just feel like your intuition, your gut feeling is never wrong. If you're thinking about hiring somebody or you're thinking about hiring somebody else, you'll have a gut feeling in your feeling saying, hey, this person feels a little sketchy or a little shady. I don't really believe in them, but I want to go with this person. Or I don't like this business, I prefer that business model. So sleep on it. Think about it, see what feels best in your gut, in your intuition, in your mind, and then pick that one. But consider all those factors I said, and then there you guys have it. Those are different ways that you can consider which side hustle is the best for you. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to put a like on it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.